We're back at the Connor Convocation Center. NAIA opening round game today, and in the 8-9 matchup, it was Grandview defeating Lyon by a score of 74-67. We are joined by head coach Tracy Stewart-Lange and also player Marleigh Dodson. And coach, if you don't mind starting with an opening statement.
I'm just really proud of my team. I thought, our first half we put together, we executed our game plan really well. I was disappointed starting out. We got some really good looks at the beginning of the third, and I felt like that kind of slowed us down a little bit. We kind of stumbled out of the gate. Not execution-wise, we just didn't finish. And so finishing around the rim, I felt like that kind of slowed us down. And on the other end, had a few breakdowns in the second half that we did not have in the first half. I tried to make some adjustments on the ball screens, and not as sharp, but again, effort was there, and just kind of needed to execute a little bit better. Needed to, when we put kids in certain spots, we just needed to come up with some points, and we came up empty. I was disappointed. I was really disappointed that we didn't get to the free throw line more. I thought there was a big discrepancy there. But I thought our kids went strong to the rim, and so we wish Grandview's a really, really good team. So we felt good about holding them to 6 3-pointers. That was a goal, and we felt really good about out rebounding them. Mm-hmm. However, when we did break down on some rebounds, they really took advantage of it.
Felt like for the first 3 quarters, every time they would make a little run, you would stretch it back out again, and they really couldn't get it. And then in the fourth, they went on that run at the beginning of the fourth quarter. What was the difference, you think, in that stretch of maybe 4 or 5 minutes where they kind of went on that run and got ahead, and you had to play from behind for most of the fourth?
Defensive breakdowns. I felt like we lost our focus defensively, and then we went down, and looking for, you got to have a go-to. You got to have a go-to to throw to, and know that, hey, they want the ball, and you're going to come up with points, you're going to come up with free throws or both. And we got in some spots where I felt like, we came up with some opportunities and it didn't turn into points. Either we didn't get to the free throw line, or there was, we just missed a shot, and we came up empty. Go down on the other end, and they made, defending the same thing. They just kind of made better reads, I thought, offensively than we did defensively.
Marleigh came off the bench in this one and finished with 19 points on 8 of 14 shooting. What was the key for you individually to have such a strong game?
I just knew that we had to really go at them, get some points to really keep up with them, because they were such a good three-point shooting team. So I knew that if we had to attack inside, so that's what we were going for on that.
What do you think the difference was on the floor there late in the game? Because you guys continued to hit some big shots and get back to where you were one possession down, just couldn't get back to where you could get it even. What do you think the difference was there at the end of the game?
I think that it was defensive breakdowns a little bit, but I do think that we put it all out there. We tried our hardest, so that's what I think was defensive breakdowns.
Coach, obviously, roster years, seniors and everything with the COVID years and everything else, it's always kind of hard to look at a roster and say who's coming back, who's not. But if you have seniors who, did finish today, what has that group meant to your program? Because you've had a ton of success over the years, and for your group coming back next year, because obviously you've got a lot of young talent as well on this team.
Well, we have 5 seniors. Marleigh Dodson and Katie Turner have been with me for 4 years, and they have had so much success, and they have been a huge part of the success. They've just been committed to the program and invested, and they're just dependable, great kids that you feel like you've got a chance to win night in and night out. And that they, as Marleigh alluded, they're going to give their all. They are, and if there's a setback, they're coming back the next day ready to go. And I feel like through our stretch of our season, when we're winning 22 games in a row, and doing a lot of difficult things, they're a huge part of that. Jade Jerome came 3 years ago, and she's been a huge part of our success. Again, just been a great fit, is really meshed well with in our system, and then Haley Wesley is just a very versatile post. They're just great people. They get along really well. They love each other. Their teammates love them. And so, you hate to see them go, but you're excited for what's ahead for them, because you know that this is such a small part of their life, and it's it's an honor to get to coach them. And honestly, I mean, just day in and day out, you're just in that grind, but then you step back and go, man, it's been a great ride, and I'm sorry that it's over, but you know it's going to end at some point. And they don't have that perspective. They're sad right now, but they're your players and they're your kids forever.
Marleigh, just to kind of add to that, you've obviously been with this group. What is this group, these seniors, what has this meant to get a chance to go on this run with this group?
Yeah, being able to play with this group of girls and these coaches, it's been really one of the highlights of my life. It's really been a lot of fun that I've been able to do it with my teammates because they're really my closest friends. I'm glad I've been able to do it with my coaches. I've just had a lot of support, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm very blessed.
Well, thank you both for joining me after the game. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you. Thank you.
Certainly wish you the best of luck in the future, whatever your future holds, and look forward to seeing you back here next year.
Thank you.